the sweep.
MLB The Show 23.
Rooms to come out. The pressure definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound now, Zach Wheeler. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders, guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
Just about to get started, Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And we're underway here in Philly.
First pitch, 6:05.
That one inside, look out.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one off the mark, 3-1 now. Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Ouch, that one drilled him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now the hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
What?
The 1-0. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one catches the corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now it's going to be Andres Chaparro over to stop for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Here's Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mitchell Parker. What do we...
What do you want?
to know here.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Young on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And an important bat for them. Batting 5th in this one. Alec Bohm.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
1 down, Phillies down a run. That misses. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Batting for left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Schwarber launched a pair of homers in his last game.
Ball.
Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, look at the stop. And then kept it out. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0.
Spells, captain, L's and notations, spacing out. Then we took the lights out. The rap game of giant, bring shots to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhymes gonna blow. I'm prepared to eat.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. Dalen Lyle, one of the league leaders in doubles, Singy. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second, smiling.
Swings over the top of that one. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Just misses with that one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges.
Batting 7th, third baseman, J.D. House.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ground ball to Bohm. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 1-0. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. 1-2 now. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And that skips into there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground, could be 2. The flip, 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Stop at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Just off the inside edge. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. Swing and a pop-up. Abrams gets under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, still behind by a count of 1-0. Politics and culture. I see it all with the mind of Minoka. Photographic, the streets is tragic. Cosmic blast disappear like magic. Come on. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 2.
The wide to kick the 2-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Ball, that's down.
Right side. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Washington, left fielder James Wood.
Here's a big power threat. James Wood, 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Ball.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. Next out is downstairs. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Wood wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
For Washington, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
Runner on the go. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bone. And that is that. 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Pedro Leon. Leon went deep in his most recent game. On the ground to third. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets the call. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Trey Turner now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Right through there for a strike.
Man at second. Now it gets away from Ruiz. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air to left center. Young under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now with one away and a man at second, Kyle Schwarber digs in now. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off. This gets smoked on its way out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mitchell Parker out of the game. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Foster Griffin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Next is the designated hitter, Adolis Garcia. Walked his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Clayton Beater, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well, and it's gone. Home run! Gingers unite. Just in Roots in deep. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Big stack center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Gets him to chase after that one. Chaparro measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Lyle, batting one down, takes a strike. Garcia, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And they'll do it again.
That's
all.
all.
You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. That it. The frame. Nationals lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Justin Crawford. That one ripped. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
And a curve is down and in. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Comes up empty.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get to.
There goes the runner. Called strike 3. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here comes Real Muto. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. He'll touch them all. His 24th home run of the season, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Schwarber out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. JT Real Muto delivers yet again on this one. Now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Stays alive.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Jacob Young getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's too low.
Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Washington, left fielder James Wood.
Ball one.
Singing is currently the team leader in runs scored. Young off of first with 2 away. That's the third. Turner slings it across.
Got him. That's
that
out.
ends the inning. So 1 left for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Clayton Beater.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Turner climbs in on that right side. He's already homered here in this one. There's a line drive to left field. And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
That's 2 ball one.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. The Phils up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder
Pedro Leon now at the plate.
Ball.
In the air, right field, Cruz under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Out towards right center field, Cruz in position. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 game.
When I look into your I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
C.J. Abrams.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Man, you're playing with fire, starting him off with a fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
For Washington, second baseman Luis Garcia.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's ball one. Right there for a strike. Close one doesn't get the call, and it's 2-2. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled out. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. It's the Phillies 8. And then back at Citizens Bank Park. Offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Ripped, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That's a slider for a strike. Swinging a foul on play. Turner on at first, nobody out. Flails at that one, it's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Nice grab. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. This one in the air center field. Crawford settles underneath it. And quick out number 1. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
No, that's a ball.
That's the third. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
2 down, bases empty. Dylan Cruz will hit next.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a new arm into the game, the righty, Cole Henry.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ball.
Henry measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. P.J. Poulin, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Oh, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That misses. And a count 2-1. The Phillies up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering is down low. Full count now. That to right. Cruz under this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman Justin Turner.
Center field. And that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia for the top of the 8th, Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. . 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2 Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
Oh,
No.
he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The 1-1. The ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Left fielder.
First and second and nobody out. James Wood digs in now. Just
Ball, let's
missed.
down.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
In the dirt. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Brad Keller gets the call from the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Garcia swings through it for strike one. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Pretty nice play there. It's the Phillies. And the Nats won. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. How was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the whole neighborhood. Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his barbecue was. I used to look out down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Ha!
Grounds one to short. Abrams. Fires over the
Got him, that's an out.
and there's 2 away.
Next for the Phillies, center fielder, Justin.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Henry done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, P.J. Poole.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Now here is Justin Crawford. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's towards center. Young drifts towards it. And that'll... It's the Phillies 8 and the Nats 1. Back here, Citizens Bank. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Lou Trevino.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ball.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1. That keeps the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This one in the air, center field. 1 down.
Hey.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that one hammered. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they cut into the deficit.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. That misses, and that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down, and there's 2 down. First pitch just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.